Good evening, everyone, and you are highly welcome to GMAT 41 Special Science College Student Progress Monitoring. Today, we are moving on with episode 4 of the GMAT 41 Special Science College Progress Monitoring. And so we are going to cover our core science subjects with respect to what our dear students have learned so far. So once again, good evening and welcome. So as usual, we are going to be giving attention to the following subjects: English. We're going to be giving attention to chemistry, physics, maths, and biology. These are the 5 core subjects that define, what science students are meant to give serious attention to. Why do other subjects are important? But as a science student, aspiring for engineering, aspiring for medical field, aspiring for physical sciences, biological sciences, these 5 subjects remain core to your studies. So once again, to our dear students, you are welcome as we kick off episode 4 of our life progress monitoring, which is launched to ensure that we create the consciousness in the minds of students to always be aware that as a student you want to regularly study, not only when you have examination. So if any one of our students is available, you can request to join this live class so that I'll bring you on live and then we can interact as you answer some questions from these science subjects. So if you're on, you can type your name to indicate that you are following up with this live. Then go back to our WhatsApp group, click the invite link, request to join so that I'll bring you on live. Okay? So I'm waiting, please. Let's be fast. There is no time. If any of the students is available, Stephen Rogers, what's up? I am fine. I am cool. I'm doing very fine. And to Stephen Rogers. I am fine, Stephen. Can you hear me from that end? Can you hear me? Stephen Rogers, I am fine. Welcome to join our live session. You are from America, right? It's a pleasure to have you connect to this class. This particular class is a live class where we are going to quiz some of our students, okay, from Miami, America. Well, that's good. And I hope your friends are doing great over there. So I am waiting. Which of our students is available? You can go back to the WhatsApp class, to the WhatsApp group and request to be brought up live. Steven Rogers, I look handsome. Thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate. We'll continue to thank God for His creative works. Confidence that you all too are handsome and beautiful. What country? This is Nigeria. I'm streaming live from Nigeria. Okay. All right. I'm waiting. Which of our students is live now? Requests to be brought up live so that you take your quiz on English, chemistry, physics, maths, biology. Remember, there is no time. I'm waiting. Meanwhile, while I am waiting, I think I can just keep you friends busy with some things. Let's talk a little about the concept of English. The aspect of one type of noun, uncountable noun and countable nouns, right? When you talk about countable nouns and uncountable nouns, these are nouns that you can count and nouns that you cannot count, respectively. Countable nouns, also called count nouns, are the nouns that you can count. Usually, these nouns, you can touch them. It's possible you can see them, you can touch them. Such nouns are called countable nouns, and they are usually related to concrete nouns, because concrete nouns are the types of nouns that we can see and touch. While I'm giving this summary, please, if any GMAETS 41 Special Science College student is available, go back to our WhatsApp group. I dropped the invite link already to this live class. So you click on that invite link, request to join. Let me bring you up live, and then you take your quiz. So like I say, countable nouns are nouns that you can count. Uncountable nouns, also called non-count nouns, are nouns that you cannot count. Now, under nouns, we have singular and plural nouns. It's important for a student to understand that countable nouns have their plurals. You can pluralize countable nouns directly by either adding s or es, or sometimes changing the form of the root, all right, the form of the singular noun of the particular noun you are talking about. You can change the form of that particular noun to get the plural form. For countable nouns also, there are some of them that if you would want to get the plural form, you would have to change the suffix, right? Or add something, a new suffix, to the root word of that noun. So we've covered that on the GMAETS 41 Special Science College class. So in our English class, we've actually treated that. We're coming on live to have a quiz section on it. So like I said, for countable nouns, there are some of them you pluralize by adding s. There are others you pluralize by adding es. There are others you pluralize by changing the word itself, okay, the form of the word itself, the root word. There are others you form their plural by adding ves, changing the suffix to ves. There are other countable nouns you pluralize by adding something to the, adding a suffix to the root word itself. I'm going to give you some examples so you get to know about that. And this is important because when you are dealing with English language, if you're taking an examination, you can be tested, on the plural forms of certain nouns. It's important for you to know how to pluralize them. Now, if I give you something like table, table is a countable noun and it is a concrete noun because you can see and touch table. What is the plural form of table? The plural form is obtained by adding s to it, so we have tables. Now look at this, this is a pen. Pen is singular. The plural form of pen is pens. So you simply add s to the end of the word. Okay? All right, what about mango? Mango. That's fruit called mango. What is the plural form of mango? The plural form is mangoes. Mangoes. And how do we get the mangoes? Simply by adding es to the end of the word. Es. You know, mango is mango. Now, if you attach es to the end, you get mangoes. Okay, now what about life? Life. Life. What is the plural form of life? The plural form of life is lives. Lives. Now you notice what happens. The fe ending of life, which is the singular form, has been altered. And we remove the fe and replace it with ves. So it becomes lives. Lives. That's the plural form of life. Okay, what is the plural form of cutlass? The plural form is cutlasses. In the spelling of cutlass, the ending part is double S, SS. To get the plural form, you attach ES to the end. You get cutlasses. Now let us look at some nouns that the plural form is obtained by changing the form of the root word. Example, man, man. That's singular. I'm a man, right? The plural form of man is man, man. Now you notice that the root word, its form has been changed. The A there has been replaced with E. All right? I'm just David. Thank you very much for wishing me all. And welcome to join this live session. Please stay tuned because we are moving on. We are moving on. Very importantly, you are going to learn something about the plural form of non-count noun. As a matter of fact, that is where I am heading to. While I am giving this summary, please, if any GMAETS 41 Special Science College student is live now, go back to our WhatsApp group, click on the invite link sent to you, request to join live, and I'll bring you on. Are you a teacher? Yes, David, I am. I'm a teacher. Okay, back to the concept of our plural nouns. The next one I want us to look at is woman. Woman. Singular form, woman. W-O-M-A-N. What is the plural form of woman? You notice that we are going to create a kind of change in the root word. The plural form is women. Women. Take note of this word I pronounced in phonetics, oral English, right? You encounter that when you're dealing with sounds. The singular form is woman, woman. The plural form is pronounced women. So what we just did to the woman is to remove the A N and replace it with what? E. Let's think about this word. Two. Two. Right? Two. One of it in singular form is tooth. The plural form of tooth is obtained by changing the root word, okay, adjusting it. And we have teeth. We have teeth. You get a plural form. Okay, I can see one of our students available now. So Chinedu, go to the WhatsApp group and click on the invite link to come on live. I'll bring you on live, okay? Chinedu, how are you? You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just David. What a coincidence. I am actually studying primary education and I just started my teaching practice. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. You know, teaching is a wonderful career that anyone should aspire for, okay? So I wish you all the best in your primary education study and give your best to your studies, okay? You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Chinedu, I'll bring you on, right? I've seen your request. I'll bring you on. Just a moment. Okay, quickly on this concept of nouns. Let us now talk about another word, ox. Ox. There is this animal called ox. What is the plural form? The plural form is oxen. Oxen. Now you notice what happens. We simply attach en to the end of the original word. So it's brought in a suffix en to add to that word ox to get the plural form oxen. How about child? Child is singular. To get the plural form, you attach a new suffix to the root word. Ren, R-E-N. So we have children. We have what? Children for the plural form. Okay? Now, quickly, let me highlight one thing about non-count nouns. Nouns that you cannot count. Chinedu, please don't be offended. I will bring you on now. Let me just quickly give example of two non-count nouns, how we pluralize them using partitive rule. Partitive rule. The word partitive is obtained from partition, where you split. Is that okay? So if you are given any plural noun, if you are given any non-count nouns, that is uncountable noun, how do you pluralize them? You do not pluralize them the way we pluralize countable nouns by either adding s or es, or doing one or two things, adding something, a suffix to the end. You don't do that for non-count nouns. For non-count nouns, usually you pluralize the unit of measurement which creates the partition, the division of that non-count noun. I'll give you an example. Oil. Oil is non-count noun because you cannot count oil, right? Water is non-count noun. You cannot count it. Can you pluralize water by saying waters? Waters. Can you pluralize oil by saying oils? Oils. What about furniture? Can you pluralize furniture by saying furnitures? The answer to these three questions is no. No, you don't do that. Oil, water, furniture, on them, they are non-count nouns. And if you want to pluralize non-count nouns, there is a rule. Please hold on. Sorry, the network went. Chinedu, I will accept you. So coming to the concept of non-count nouns, I've told you you cannot pluralize them by doing anything to the word itself. You are not allowed to do that for non-count nouns. you use the rule of partition. Okay. Non-counts. For example, one can have something like gallons of oil, a gallon of oil, 2 gallons of oil. Are you getting that right? You can talk about a piece of furniture, a piece of furniture. You can talk about 5 cups of water, a cup of water. You can say, if you talk about water, water is singular. A cup of water is 1 cup of water, which is singular form of measuring water using cup. Okay? But if you have water, let's say more than 1 cup, let's say 3 cups of water. You see the way I pronounce that, right? Or I read that. 3 cups of water. You cannot say 3 cups of waters. It's not allowed because water is non-count noun. You can't. For all non-count nouns, take note of this rule now. You cannot pluralize non-count nouns by doing anything to the non-count word itself. Water, you can never say waters. Oil, you can never say oils. Are you following, right? How do you think we can improve the education system in Nigeria? Because when I started teaching, raising issues. Well, meanwhile, David, thank you so much for supporting this platform. With that, I really appreciate your support. Okay, may God bless you. Well, improving the education system in Nigeria is all about each of us being committed to the process. We just want to be committed to the process. And usually, I'd want to say something about our scheme of work. Our scheme of work, I think, actually seeing certain challenges. And this is where I am calling out passionately and humbly to all educators, please. Let's put our hands on deck. As experienced teachers, when you teach, you want to improve yourself. I always tell teachers, as you teach, be interested in the fact that you're improving yourself. I feel like there are ways in which topics are meant to be arranged. There are ways in which topics are meant to be linked in order to deliver effective learning. So for me, in the aspect of our scheme, it's something we really need to work on a lot. We have to work on it. If we do that, like in my own case, that has always been what helps me. I try to design the topics. We have the textbook, they're there, according to how they are meant to be linked. Talk about this English, for example. For me, understanding English is to respect our parts of speech. For which, if we teach something like nouns, pronouns, verbs, we can now bring in reading comprehension, where we can have these pupils, all right, identify all these parts of speech in the sentences. And our scheme of work is never the best. For example, I've found something in the aspect of verb. Verb is one of the most important part of speech and of any language. The way that is being taught matters a lot. If we teach in a scattered way, like having those topics scattered, this time you are talking about adjective. I'm using English as an example now because I am just summarizing something in English. You talk about adjective this time, next time you're talking about noun, next time you're talking about, you just extract one part of verb automatically. Perhaps you start talking about future tense in verbs. These things could actually lead to students getting confused. So our scheme of work is something I feel that real consultation has to be made for everybody to lend their voice as much as possible so we can give the best. Scheme of work is very, very important when it comes to teaching. All right. Chinedu, please, let me have you now. Let me have you now. Chinedu, can you now request, please, to join Chinedu? Chika Idima Chuku, good evening and welcome to join this live class. Chika, and go to the WhatsApp group and click the requests to join link. Okay, Chinedu, I'm bringing you on live now. Bringing you on live. Think good. Sorry for delaying your coming on live.
I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
Network is really down this evening.
I'm fine, sir. Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Yes, sir.
But we are not going to give up. Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so let us please get to the quiz quickly. Please, to our dear friends connected to this class, take note that I'll be coming on live by 8 o'clock p.m. because we have our live class. I'll be teaching. It's really messing up. Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll be starting you on English language. Are you ready for your first question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Chioma, good evening and welcome. So pay attention, please. Do you have your writing materials there?
Writing materials. Yes, sir.
Your paper, because you need to write some things.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So write. Are you ready to write?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. I bought dash. I bought dash for the key. I bought dash for the keys. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Option A. Option A. A loaf. A loaf. That loaf is L-O-A-F. A loaf of bread. 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 That bread is B-R-E-A-D-S. A loaf of bread. Option B. Two loaves. Two loaves of bread. Of bread. Are you getting the options?
Yes, sir.
You may have to write down the options so that you don't get confused.
Yes, sir.
Option C. Option C. Two loaves. Two loaves. The bread is B-R-E-A-D. This time around for option C. Are you getting? Did you get that?
Option C is what?
I'm not done with the option. Option D is all of the above. All of the above. That's option D. So I bought dash for the key. What is your answer?
Option C.
Correct. Two loaves
Of bread.
For our dear viewers, please, just like I was explaining earlier before I brought this student of ours live, bread is non-count noun. Bread is uncountable noun. You cannot pluralize it by adding anything to it. You cannot add s to it. You cannot add es to it. You cannot add a suffix to the root word. You cannot change the form of the word itself. You don't touch it as a non-count noun, uncountable noun. You don't touch it to pluralize it. What you have to do is to add a unit of measurement. And the rule is that that unit of measurement can't be pluralized. That is why, in this case, we have 2 loaves of bread as the correct answer. Question number 2. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
And the question reads, the farmer all the dash of the tree. The farmer cut down all the dash of the tree. Did you get the question, Chinedu? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Option A, branch. Option A, branch. Option B, branches. Branches. Please, the branches, option B, is spelled with ES attached to the end. Are you getting?
For option A.
Is branch. Branch. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Option B is branches. And the spelling of that branches toward the end is CHES. CHES. Have you written that?
Yes, sir.
Option C, branch. Branch. Option C. That option C, branch. The ending part is CHS. CHS.
Yes.
Then option D, none of the above. Option D, none of the above. So the farmer cut down all the dash of the tree.
The correct answer is option B, branches.
Option B, branches, correct. So the plural form of the word branch is branches, spelled with ES attached to the root word. Now let us move on to chemistry. Are you ready?
Chemistry, yes, sir.
Now, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Good. Calcium. Calcium. Calcium, yes, atomic number 20. Calcium, yes, atomic number 20, belongs to dash group of the periodic table. Calcium, atomic number 20, belongs to dash group of the periodic table. Pay attention to the options. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Option A, 2. Option B, 1. Option C, 3. Option D, 4. Calcium, atomic number 20, belongs to dash group of the periodic table. So group option 1, option A, 2, option B, 1, option C, 3, option D, 4. What's the answer?
Option A, 2.
Very correct. Now, I'd like you to explain to our viewers, why did you say that option A, 2, is the correct answer? What is your reason for that?
Because the valence electron of calcium is +2. That is the outermost shade.
You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. So to our dear viewers also that connected to this progress monitoring live show, take note. Valence electron is very important in the study of chemistry. Network today is something else. So to our dear viewers, you could hear the student explained that calcium belongs to group 2 of the periodic table, because the valence electron of calcium is 2. And he's absolutely correct. Are you ready for the second question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Question number 2. Question number 2. Now pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. This question is based on chlorine. This question is based on what? Chlorine. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
You are told, number 1, state the electronic configuration of chlorine. State the electronic, please be putting down the things you are to answer about chlorine. Be putting them down so that you can give me the answer accordingly. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
So the first is the electronic configuration of chlorine. I'm sorry, I'm not giving you the atomic number of chlorine. I won't. Because I always said that it is expected for students to memorize the first 20 elements.
Yes,
You
sir.
just have to memorize, nothing is. So for chlorine, to state the electronic configuration, are you there?
Yes, sir.
The valence electron of chlorine, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Valency of chlorine, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Take the group of the periodic table that chlorine belongs to. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Take the period that chlorine belongs to. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
And tell us whether chlorine is a metal this network. And then state whether chlorine is a metal, non-metal, or metalloid, or a noble gas. Be calm. Okay, are you there? I hope you got the question right.
Yes, sir.
I am waiting for you. Electronic configuration of chlorine. What is your answer?
2,8,7.
Approved. What is the valence electron of chlorine?
7.
That is very correct. What is the valency of chlorine? Valency of chlorine.
-1.
Chlorine belongs to which group of the periodic table?
Group 7.
Correct. To which period of the periodic table is chlorine?
Group 3. Period 3.
Period. Good. Is chlorine a metal, non-metal, a metalloid, or a noble gas?
It is non-metal.
Now you've been able to answer this question. You know that is not sufficient for GMAT 41. That is not sufficient because you should know why you give answers to certain questions, as you give certain answers to certain questions. So I am still going to quiz you further on this. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Stated that the electronic configuration of chlorine is 287. What is your reason for that? In fact, can you tell us, your viewers, when I was asking this question, or when I finished asking the question, what did you do that helped you to answer all these questions? Because the idea is that our viewers should also be able to learn and start getting to understand the secrets of certain things in what they are studying. What did you do that helped you clear all these questions?
Okay, sir. Number 1 is that I know the atomic
No.
number of chlorine,
Okay.
which is 7. And we know that the first shell carries the maximum
Now,
number of 2
what is the
electrons.
atomic number of chlorine? What is the atomic number of chlorine?
17.
Good. Now, you got to know the atomic number of chlorine to be 17. What did you do next? What did you do next before you started answering this question? Because what you did, what did you do next?
Okay. I know that the first shell carries, that is the care shell. Can you hear
This
me, sir?
network, yes, I can hear you now. Now, you knew that chlorine is atomic number 17. What did
Yes,
you
sir.
do next? Did you do next before you started answering this question? Because that thing that was the secret to your blasting this question correctly is very important for all of us to know. What did you do?
Number one is that I know that the care shell carries the maximum number of 2 electrons, and other shells, the MNO to Q, carries maximum number of 8. Now, chlorine is
This
atomic number
network.
17. Can you hear me, sir?
You are not answering my question. Are you getting me? When I was asking that question about chlorine, you know that chlorine is atomic number 17. Is that not so?
Yes, sir.
From there, what did you do next? Okay, let me put the question this way. Did you draw the atomic structure? I have to come this way now because you started talking about shell.
Yes, sir. I do it on my brain.
This network is not friendly. Did you draw the atomic structure? Since I'm
Yes,
hearing
sir.
you
Yes,
say
sir.
something,
I drew the atomic structure.
that is what I'm interested in. For our viewers to be aware of that. Because if you do not know how to draw atomic structure, you can't answer all these questions. From atomic structure, there are so many things that a student can be able to handle in chemistry. Please let us move on. No time. Let us move on. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Maths. Want to take on maths? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
There are three principles of simple equation. Any student, whether in primary school, in secondary school, in university, that is studying maths, okay, you are doing maths course, math subject, or any course that calculation is in, the knowledge of algebraic equation is very important. There are three principles of simple equation. When you see plus or minus what you are looking for, and any other term, you see plus or minus between what you are looking for and any other term, what principle of simple equation do you apply? What principle of simple equation do you apply?
Collection of like terms.
Absolutely correct. When the unknown is in fraction form, when the unknown is in fraction form, and the unknown containing the fraction is the only fraction on the side of that equation, which principle of simple equation do you apply?
Dividing both sides by the unknown.
When the unknown is in fraction, is in fraction,
Yes, sir.
which principle of simple equation do you?
Cross multiplication.
What you said earlier was incorrect. You cross multiply. Chika, I can really understand. We are also experiencing the network situations, the network challenge here. So Let us see, when I am done with Chinedu, if you request to join, if it works out, fine. If it doesn't, it's still understand. All right, Chinedu, are you there?
Yes.
Please solve this equation. 5x equal to 5x equal to equation 95. 5x equal to 95. Get the value of x. No option.
Okay, sir.
5x equal to 95. Get the value of x. Fast about that. 5x equal to 95. Get the value of x. Yes, what's your answer?
19.
19, that's very correct. Now, to our dear viewers, we might be wondering, why give a student at this level such an equation? Very simple. Yeah, I know this equation is something that is actually meant. However, this question is being administered to a senior student. The reason is very simple. Whenever you move on properly into complex form of simple equation, complex form of algebraic equation, it is all these simple concepts that you apply in solving that question. So a student that wants to succeed in algebraic equation has to first learn the basic principles of simple equation. There are three of them: collection of like terms, cross multiplication, dividing both sides by the coefficient of the unknown. Know how to use these principles to solve what otherwise any one of you could consider as very simple questions. And then from there, you can now apply it to complex algebraic equations. All right, Chinedu, next question, you have this. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Solve the equation 2 over x. 2 over x equal to 1 over 13. Solve the equation 2 over x equal to 1 over 13. No option.
Okay, sir.
Be fast about that. What is your answer?
26.
Which principle of simple equation did you apply there? 26 is correct. It's correct. Which principle of simple equation did you apply?
Cross multiplication.
Now solve the next question. 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 5. 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 5. 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 5. What is your answer? 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 5.
X is equals to 3.
X is equal to 3. Is that your final answer?
No, sir.
So what is your final answer?
7.
Are you sure? Now explain what you solved. Did you get the question? Did you get the question?
2x
2x
minus 2.
no, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3.
Okay, minus 3.
Yes, equal to x plus 5.
My answer is 8.
Correct. Correct. All right, let us move on to biology. Let us move on to biology. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Let us move on to biology. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
This network is terrible tonight. Are you there? Biology, can you hear me?
Yes, I.
All right, we are taking on biology now. Question number 1. Biologists classify organisms into 5 kingdoms. Biologists classify organisms into 5 kingdoms. State any of the 3. State any 3 out of the 5 kingdoms. State any 3 out of the 5 kingdoms.
Monera.
Did you? Kingdom Monera, correct?
Kingdom Protista.
Can you hear me? You have stated 1. I said take 3 out of the 5 kingdoms. Take 3. You've mentioned Monera. It's left with 2.
Protista.
Kingdom Protista, correct? And the third one?
Fungi.
Kingdom Fungi. That's correct. These are 3 out of 5 kingdoms of living things. Question number 2. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia has 9 phylum. Okay, has 9 phyla. 9 phyla. The plural of phylum is phyla. So let's talk English. Kingdom Animalia has 9 phyla. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Kingdom Animalia has 9 phyla. Mention 3 out of the 9 phyla of Kingdom Animalia. Are you still there? Chinedu, it's in the network. It's not friendly, almost all around. Hello, Chinedu. Okay. I hope you, dear friends, are really learning from our live quiz section. Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So mention three phyla. Disturbing and disturbing. Please go ahead. I think you've gotten the question. Mention three. Three phyla.
Echinodermata.
Echinodemata. Echinodemata. Correct. Approved. I can't hear you. Echinodemata. Seems like network is really.
Arthropoda.
Arthropoda. Correct.
Then chordata.
Chordata. Correct. Chordata. Correct. Now, your last question in biology. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Now, pay attention. Which of the following is not a class of chordata? Which of the following?
Yes, sir.
Option A, amphibia. Option A, amphibia. Option B, pileface. Option C, reptilia. Option D,
Sir, please, what is option B?
can you hear
What
me
is
now?
option B?
Can you hear
Yes,
me
I can hear
now?
you.
Now listen to the question. Which of the following is not a class of the phylum Chordata? Option A, amphibia. Option B, Pisces. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Option C, reptilia. So which one of them is not a class of Chordata? I hope you got all the
Yes, sir. Option D, insecta.
answer. Again?
Option D, insecta.
Correct. Option D, insecta. Insecta is not a class of the phylum Chordata.
Yes, sir.
We've just listed three of them. We're not going to list the five of them because any one of our students can still come on live and be quizzed on this area. We've mentioned three of them: amphibia, Pisces, reptilia. Insecta is not. I hope this network challenge will really allow me to hold our chemistry live class. So physics, please. Are you ready for your physics?
Yes, I'm ready.
Question number one.
The dimension of what?
Yes. force. Are you there?
Dimension of.
The dimension of force.
Yes, sir.
Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Dimension of force is M L D raised to minus 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it.
Chinedu, did you get the quantity force? The dimension is MLT raised to power minus 2. Have you gotten it?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Have you gotten the quantity force? The dimension of force is MLT raised to power minus 2. What is the
Okay, I should mention the dimensional unit.
What is the dimensional unit of force? Listen to the
Okay.
options. Listen to the options. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Option A, kilogram meter per square second. Kilogram meter per square second. That's option A. Option B, Newton second. Option B, Newton second. Option C, kilogram. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Are you following? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Option C, kilogram meter per second. Kilogram meter per second. Option D, none of the above. Option D, none of the above. What is your answer?
Option A. Option A. Option A.
Network has held us stage. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, what is the dimensional unit of force? I've told you the dimension of force to be MLT to the power of minus 2. So, what's the dimensional unit? I hope you got the options right.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So what's the answer?
Option A.
Correct. Can you read out that option A?
Kilogram meter per square seconds.
Option A is what?
Kilogram meter per square seconds.
Again, I did.
Kilogram meter per square seconds.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
They said you should read out option A. Read that option.
Kilogram meter per square seconds.
I'm still.
Hear what I say? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Read out that option A.
Kilogram meter per square seconds.
Chinedu, read out option A quickly.
Kilogram meter per square seconds.
Good. That's good. Okay. Now next. Impulse. The dimension of impulse. The dimension of impulse is m l t raised to power minus 1. The dimension of impulse is ml t raised to power minus 1.
Yes, sir.
What is the dimensional unit of impulse? I'm not giving you option.
Okay,
What
sir.
is the dimensional unit of impulse?
Kilogram meter per seconds.
The dimension of impulse is ml t raised to power minus 1. What is the dimensional unit?
Kilogram meter per seconds.
Still waiting. This is your last
Kilogram
question.
meter per seconds.
Kilogram meter per second. Thank you very much, Chinedu, for attempting all these questions, and it shows, yes, relatively, that you did your work, you did your job by taking your personal studies seriously. I commend you and I encourage you to continue.
Yes, sir.
Always remain consciously aware of the fact that as a student, you want to regularly study. At least 5 times or 5 days rather in a week. Every day, 5 days in a week at least. You want to make sure you continue to study. By doing that, you will be at alert to whenever you are called for an examination. Thank you once again. And despite the network challenge, you stay tough like the GMAT 41. That is the spirit. Of course, you are a GMAT. You're a GMAT and you're staying on without giving up despite the network challenge is still very much commendable. Good night and do have a wonderful night rest.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, so let us see if there is anyone of our students also available that will request to join. I will be removing you now, Chinedu, okay?
All right,
Meanwhile,
sir. Thank you,
remember
sir.
that Remember that by 8 o'clock, by 8 p.m., that's some minutes to 8 now, we will be going on live for our chemistry class. We have a wonderful topic to deal with today, the concept of calculation of oxidation number. Calculation of oxidation number, a very important, topic that no science student should joke with. Especially for you friends preparing for WIAC, for NECO, for JAM, for GCE, for IGCSE exam, and for our dear friends in university, 100 level, 200 level, for those studying chemistry as a course. So connect with our class tonight as I demystify, the concept of calculation of oxidation number with respect to its application, why a student should take that topic seriously. Is there any other of our students available? Any GMAETS 41 Special Science College students still available to request to join? I know that the network situation tonight is really, really bad. If you are available, you can request to join. Go to our WhatsApp group, click on the invite link so I can bring you on live for you to take your quiz as well too. But if not, in a moment, I will be closing this episode 4 of the GMAETS 41 Special Science College Student Progress Monitoring. Like I said, by 8 p.m., I think I'll actually be coming on by 8:15 p.m. actually, because it's already to 8. Let's see, this is 7:22. 7:22, okay? So by 8 p.m. or some minutes after 8, Nigerian time, West African time, we are going on live to explore oxidation number calculations. For example, if you hear tetraoxosulfate 6, why is that sulfate bearing that 6? Where did the 6 come from? If you hear lithium aluminium lithium tetrahydridoaluminate 3, where did that 3 come from? We're going to find that out in our class today. Or if you hear sodium heptaoxodichromate 6, where did that 6 come from? What about potassium tetraoxomanganate 7? Where did it come from? We're going to learn about all of this. If I give you a chemical reaction, let us assume that sodium reacts with chlorine to give you sodium chloride. And I ask, in that reaction, is sodium a reducing agent or an oxidizing agent? How do you answer that question? How do you get to know the answer? The knowledge of oxidation number calculation is going to expose these concepts and make you understand the whole idea of redox reaction as well too. You wouldn't want to miss out in that class. All right, so it appears that network has prevented, the rest of our dear students from joining this episode 4 of our live quiz section for the GMAETS 41 Special Science College student. All the same, it is good that we didn't give up. At least we were able to quiz one of our students, and that is interesting. I'll be meeting you by 8 p.m., just some minutes after now. And I hope that all of you friends that connected to this class, you learned something wonderful. We've been able to look at certain concepts on English language, chemistry, physics, maths, and biology. I'll be seeing you by 8 p.m. Meanwhile, in episode 5, we are going to be meeting on Saturday for that, where we quiz the GMAETS 41 Special Science College student, okay, on Saturday. So you can always stay tuned, join this live quiz section. You can learn. And GMAETS 41 is cooking something good for all of you dear online students of GMAETS 41. I wouldn't want to restrict this live quiz to just our physical students in our physical school here in Awka. I would want to extend it to you friends as well too. where I will quiz you subscribers of this channel. I will quiz you live. I'll have to bring you up live, but we have to have an understanding. Because for GMAT 4, we want to bring you on live so that we'll have an interactive section, academic works, right? You have to get the invite link. And for that to have of GMAT 41 community. On this channel, we have a community on the homepage. You have that visit community tab. If you click on it, anytime that I start the live quiz section for you, dear online students, you get the invite link to come on live with me so that you can answer some questions. And of course, we have an interaction. This will prepare you both for your school works, and keep you at alert. Keep you at alert to regularly study, because this is something that every student should take seriously. Thank you once again for connecting to this episode 4. I'll be seeing you in our live class where we are going to explore oxidation number calculation. 8 o'clock p.m., just some minutes from now. See you then. Bye. And once again, before I go off to come on live by 8, I want to once again say thank you to David for supporting this platform, also for sending GMAT 41 super chat. Okay, your contribution is appreciated to the core. Thank you once again.